Hey, the WNBA president, Nneka Ogwumike, just made one of the boldest moves we ever seen in women's basketball. She officially signed with Project B, a brand new pro league launching in 2026. And here's the twist. It's backed by Saudi money, the same group that shook up men's golf with LIV. Some are calling it the future of women's hoops. Others are calling it a moral dilemma. Let's talk about it. Let's roll the intro. Welcome back to the Philco Trio. I'm Keisha. I'm rolling solo today. So here's the deal. Nneka Ogwumike, the WBNPA president, has signed with Project B, which is backed by Saudi Arabian investors. They do have some investors from the United States, like Candace Parker and Sloane Stevens, but she is the first WNBA player to sign with them. I am going to bring up my screen here so I can show you a little bit about it. According to this graphic from Yahoo Sports, um, Project Bleed players will receive an undisclosed salary plus an equity stake in the league. Project B league officials have stated 66 players across 6 teams will earn higher salaries than those currently offered in the WNBA, with the potential WNBA lockout looming. So you heard that there. They're gonna the salaries have been undisclosed. We don't know what Nneka signed for. Also, she's gonna get equity in the new league. So they are really rolling out the road carpet to get Project B off the ground. And it's coming at a time where the extent the CBA hasn't been signed yet. It was extended for 30 days, but the women seem to keep applying pressure and leverage in these negotiations because you got Unrivaled out here. Now you got Project B out here. Athletes Unlimited has been out here, but having your president during the middle of negotiations sign with a league that can pay her an undisclosed amount and give her equity is pivotal. Hey, now let's get into it. I mean, Project B is being backed by Saudi Arabia money. I don't know if y'all remember a little while back the PGA was in an uproar when they launched LIV, which is another golf league that was backed by Saudi Arabia money, and also you have the WNBA. The WNBA is known for being an activist league, and so it doesn't it's drawing criticism online simply because some of the practices that some of these countries have toward women. But I will tell you this: it got Saudi Arabia has had their hands in a lot of stuff. They have their hands in golf. They've had their hands in back in leagues in soccer, and now it seems like they're going to get into women's sports and offer these ladies money that the W is not offering yet. I know they still negotiating this CBA, but it's very interesting that they are asserting their stuff right now. They see the rise of women's sports and they want to get in. They want to get in on it. And also, I know the ladies are going to have to answer the questions about the human rights record of the Saudi Arabians and all that good stuff by them being an activist league. But at this particular time, money talks and BS walks. You have this Saudi Arabia investment fund willing to invest in women's sports, willing to give these ladies training facilities, willing to roll out the red carpet and all this good stuff. And then you had a president of the WNBA is going to be able to get equity and build wealth for her family. It's something that's hard to pass up, and it also provides leverage in the negotiations with the W. If you're not gonna give us what we want and what we deserve, we can go other places and get it done. I mean, even LIV Golf, you know, is not doing the ratings as the PGA, but they are just playing those players. I mean, so at the end of the day, it's another league. Those Saudi Arabians have a lot of money and they want to throw it around and invest in women's sports in hopes that it will pay off on the other end and pay these ladies up front and personal. And for the amount of money they've been playing for, you can't knock them for wanting to go over there and make some money. Not going all the way over there, feel like going overseas, but having equity in the league that you're playing for probably was one of the swaying, points for Nneka. Hey guys, I'm gonna bring up a video clip that kind of explains what is going on. Hold on one second. Let me get it up here, and then we're gonna play it. 'Cause I think this young lady breaks it down pretty well. Here we go.
I am not blaming Nneka at this point in time because literally everybody in the WNBPA is also signed to another league. So I want to go over that with you. So the president, Nneka, is now signed to Project B. Kelsey Plum is signed to Unrivaled and has equity in Unrivaled. Now, all these players that I'm going to mention, they have equity in the leagues that they're signed to. Elizabeth Williams, Athletes Unlimited, which is a 5v5 offseason league. Brianna Turner, also Athletes Unlimited. Alicia Clark, also Athletes Unlimited. And then you have Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart, who are obviously the founders of Unrivaled. Now, people have been talking about it so much, how Brianna Stewart and Nafisa being at the negotiations table is a direct conflict of interest because their league is Unrivaled. And if the WNBA somehow doesn't happen, it honestly just helps Unrivaled because more players could go to Unrivaled. Now, the plot thickens because there are some big stars. We talked about it in a previous video. There are some big stars like Sabrina Ionescu, like Angel Reese, who decided not to play in Unrivaled this season. Are they not playing in Unrivaled because maybe they got an offer from Project B? I'll just tell you guys this straight up. If it is truly backed by Saudi money, no other league is going to be able to compete, even the WNBA. No other league is going to be able to compete with the amount of money that they will pay players. And the thing is, they will pay these players and they don't care if the league ever profits. They don't care if people watch. They don't care if people tune in. They don't care if there's butts in seats. They're going to pay you an absurd amount of money. And the reason why I know that they don't care about the results is because we saw what happened in Live Golf. If you want to look at the numbers between the PGA Tour and Live Golf, where they're getting paid exponentially more to play and live. Look at these numbers. So the average final round viewership in 2025 for the PGA was 2.66 million on CBS and on NBC. For live, it was 385,000 on Fox. Head-to-head Sunday viewership on average in 2025, 3.1 million for the PGA Tour, 175,000 on Fox for Live Golf. The highest rated event in 2025 for the PGA Tour was the Valero Texas Open, which averaged 1.746 million viewers, and then Live Miami, which was 484,000 viewers. So Live at its highest didn't even crack a million viewers, okay? They're getting paid way more than the PGA Tour players are getting paid. So if that doesn't put it into perspective, it doesn't matter how well the league does. It truly doesn't matter. They're just going to pay them. And we don't know how much Nneka was offered. We don't know what they put in front of her, how much money they put in front of her. And Nneka is also a player who has been in this league for many, many of years. I don't know if this is a sign that things truly behind the scenes at the negotiations table are going so bad, but it was not on my bingo card. Like, I actually thought that Nneka was prioritizing the WNBA, and I'm not saying she's not. However, they clearly gave her an offer that she couldn't refuse.
Hey guys, I'm gonna give you my take on this video and her points right after the promo.
Underdog Fantasy is the best way to play fantasy sports. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get in on some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, win you some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick 'em entry, Get every pick right and win some serious cash. Use our promo code FCT and receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Now that it's football time, follow the Full Court Trio as we share our picks. Like I said, pick your player, choose your amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks Underdog Fantasy for the partnership with us, and thank you for using promo code FCT on Underdog Fantasy.
To this young lady's point in the video, this is what I think about this. I mean, they are starting these leagues in golf and soccer and basketball. They know they're gonna lose money at the beginning of it, but they are investing in the future. They are investing in these athletes that they're bringing on board. We don't know what Nneka was offered to join this league. We don't, and to get equity in it as it start, it's just a game changer. Also, there are rumors out there that Angel was offered $50 million. There are rumors out there that Caitlin was offered $100 million. It's that push and pull between progress and principle. Do you take the bag? It means real, and it makes real growth for the sport, even if it's with controversy attached. Nneka is trying to prioritize her. Nneka is trying to prioritize her livelihood, her family's livelihood, also while being the president of the WNBA. And as the young lady said, everybody on the WNBA, the Players Association board, is signed to another league. These ladies have been playing overseas for years. So now that they actually get money, that what they are worth, now all of a sudden it's a big deal. No, miss me with that. These ladies deserve to get out there and try to make as much money as they can. Because the money they've been playing for all these years has been peanuts. So until the WNBA comes to the table with an offer that will accurately reflect what these ladies are worth, they are going to continue to take these opportunities outside of the W. And that's my take on it. It's kind of like NIL deals in college. You can't expect these athletes to put it on the line every day and they not get any kind of compensation. So I know she is in the middle of the CBA negotiations. She signed with this league. She has leverage, but before she even signed with this league, guys, the WNBA ladies already had leverage. I don't know if the rumors are true about $50 million for Angel and $100 million for Caitlin, but it is very intriguing that Angel didn't do Unrivaled. So we'll wait to see. I don't think that those numbers are correct, but hey, I'm pretty sure if they offer Nneka, they offer Angel and Caitlin. I'm just gonna say that. But y'all let me know. Look, I'm about to get up out of here. Let me know what y'all think. Is Project B the beginning of a new era for women's basketball, or is it too controversial to succeed? Drop your comment. Please like and subscribe and tap that bell for more Real Talk Hoops right here on Full Court Trio. I'm out, guys. Have a great day.